Hey, how y'all doing out there today? This your host, Easy Work Box. I'm about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. How y'all doing today? Thank y'all for tuning in. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. No racist, no bias talk on this channel. Just legit talking about boxing and knowledge, man, about this world. You understand me? But you see the title of the video, I'm talking about Dillian Whyte trashes Floyd Mayweather Jr., calls him a cherry picker. But he's not talking about boxing, you guys. This is not about him calling him a cherry picker in boxing. You know, people have said Floyd's a cherry picker years and years, in the sport of boxing, but this is not about the sport of boxing. Dillian Whyte is saying that Floyd Mayweather is a cherry picker for picking Conor McGregor in a fight in MMA, UFC fighting style. He's saying that Floyd should have known better, that we knew better, that we all knew that Floyd was going to win that fight, which I'm sure a lot of y'all should have known that. MMA and boxing is two different sports. And that's basically all Dillian Whyte is saying, that that was a bullshit fight, that Floyd didn't go out there and pick the best guy that was out there to fight in MMA, a better fight in his opinion. Now, me not knowing this, I went and did my research on Dillian Whyte. I didn't know that Dillian Whyte was a kickboxer. I was very surprised to find out that Dillian Whyte was a kickboxer. I never knew anything about it. No one ever said anything about it. Shout out to Dillian Whyte. I didn't know he was in both sports like that. You got to give a man a lot of praise. I say my comments about Dillian Whyte, but I did not know the man was in MMA and boxing, so I got to salute him for that, for being a martial artist, going out there doing what he loved to do. In fact, even in boxing, he has a fight coming up August the 22nd, 3 days before my birthday. Shout out to me. But he got a fight August 22nd. Don't nobody know about this either. Dillian Whyte versus Povetkin. That's August the 22nd, y'all. So be looking out for that. You might be seeing press conferences for that, but I ain't heard too much about it. I just read about it. I saw it on BoxRec. It's scheduled for August the 22nd. Now, Dillian Whyte, he's moving into a fight with a guy, I guess he's in the UFC. His name is Francis Ngannou or Ngannou, something like that. This guy is, I think he's 18 with 3 losses, 18 wins, 3 losses, and 11 KOs. This dude got an 83-inch reach. He has a longer reach than Dillian Whyte. So when that fight, even though it's MMA, I love to see what Dillian Whyte will be able to do with a guy with a long reach like that, because I think Dillian Whyte reaches like 76 or 77-inch reach. So, but this is the guy he's going to be fighting in his upcoming MMA fight. And he's saying that this guy's a top 10, contender in MMA, and that this will be a better fight than Floyd versus Conor McGregor, which it may be that, because due to the fact that we all know that Conor McGregor isn't a boxer. Their training is totally different. They train for a different time and round. So, Floyd knew what to do and beat him. He knew he was going to take him in the later rounds and drown him. Anybody who knew boxing knew that. But I never liked the Conor McGregor fight. I always felt like Floyd should have never got credit for that fight. He should have fought a legitimate boxer. But who am I, to say anything? They still gonna give him his 50-0, but I just didn't like that fight. I felt like Floyd shouldn't have got credit for an MMA fight. But even with my opinion of it, I think what Dillian Whyte is just saying is really just a little bit of hate, in my opinion. At the end of the day, Floyd went out there and made millions, Dillian. Whether it was the top contender in MMA or not. I don't like the fight. I ain't trying to help Floyd. But at the end of the day, like it or not, he went out there and got M's to fight Conor McGregor. Dillian Whyte, you probably going out there fighting a top 10 guy. You taking a higher risk. Floyd didn't, and you getting paid less money. Let's just be real about the situation. I like Dillian Whyte. Shout out to him. I didn't know he was doing MMA, UFC fighting. But at the end of the day, Floyd went and fought and got a lot of money. And Conor McGregor was not a pushover. Conor McGregor actually used to box himself, not long as Floyd, but he started off in boxing, if I'm mistaken. So, you know, I just had to make this video about that, say my opinion about that, because, you know, Dillian Whyte got his points. If you want to look at his points, yeah. You know, but at the same time, you going out there doing the same thing. It's got to be a point of jealousy or anger because you are not going out there making the millions that he made, because you in the sport too. My bad, or something like that. To even mention and say he a cherry picker, how's it a cherry pick? In my opinion, he had no business even fighting Conor McGregor. But then he went and got the king of UFC. At that time, Conor McGregor was the king of UFC. It was a payday. Now, in my opinion, Dillian, just because you can't go out there and do it, you know, to try to down bash Floyd right now for fighting McGregor, you know, that's what I don't like about it. That's the only part I don't like about it. You know, he went out there and fought the money guy. Fuck the number 2, fuck the number 10. He went out there and got the guy who brought the most money to him. Now, Dillian, you going out there and you fighting, and you ain't gonna make what Floyd make. So by you even saying that was unnecessary. There was no reason you for even mention that, because it's a different level, especially when it comes to money. What's up, Just Cause? Especially when it comes to money, it's a different ball game. So that was unnecessary to even say he a cherry picker. That was the best cherry out there to pick. That was the smartest cherry to pick. Even though I didn't like it, but it was the smartest cherry to pick. But y'all know that's just my opinion on it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Leave y'all comments in the bottom. You know, talk to me about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Like I said, shout out. This is not bashing Dillian Whyte. You know, shout out to Dillian Whyte. Like I said, I did not know he fought in both boxing and MMA. So, you know, you got to give your hats off to that man for that. You know, I would like to see him and Big Baby Miller fight in an MMA and a boxing match, because they both do it. You know, shout out to Big Baby Miller too. You know, yeah, they do. They do. But, you know, shout out to Big Baby Miller as well. Like I said, I would love to see him and Dillian Whyte fight, since they both do MMA. I don't know, just because I'm going to have to jump back on another one and do that, man. I'm really tired. If y'all ain't pay attention, my language is slurred. You know, I'm a little bit tired. But also shout out to my brother, Kenneth Brooks. Thank you for your love, your support, man. Thank you very much. Most of all, y'all, I thank y'all too for watching and tuning in. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Comment on the channel. No racism, no bias talk on this channel. No ass kissing, no superstars on this channel. Live and direct, uncut. Boxing knowledge. Holla at your boy. This Easy Work Boxing. I'm out. Now, I ain't watching. I'm going to have to get into it. All right, y'all. Take care.